Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. This is the morning right now and I'm feeling very, very good. And I just feel like I want to go out and do some nice Abyss. And it has not been too long ago since I used Marshall in mission running, but I think now is a bit of a time to do a little bit of a different thing apart from doing missions. So, it's time to jump into the Abyss, and I've been thinking about potentially using an alt for something, because you know what, this whole like Marshall business where I used that alt, I had that Lucid Deep Watcher guy to like scout the head. It felt nice, you know, having a little bit of an extra set of eyes. But well, let me just go off these eliminators because they are going to make my signature is huge, and it's going to make it so that I will be I'll be not able to survive the wrecking shots of Cryptus Tyrannus with a bioluminescence cloud. No! This is dangerous, this is dangerous, this is very dangerous right here. Because there's like potential here that I could get popped with a wrecking shot, with a fat wrecking shot. Come on, split drones. I have to just talk to you guys a bit when the stuff has cooled down a little bit. Oh. And we've got a blue cloud, a red cloud as well. Not good. I mean, an orange cloud. Oh. Okay, get out of this blue cloud, please. It's too big. It's too big. Let's keep it transversal. Yeah, that's good. Transversal, keep transversal up there. Then it should be quite good. Even though we are a big signature radius, we will have survivability if we keep transversal up on Cryptus Tyrannus. That's usually the case. Oh. Okay, you have to maneuver for these rocks as well. You know, the rocks. A lot of stuff I'm doing just to get a little extraction cache over here. Lock up these guys, put the missiles, keep the missiles going. Using a lot of capacitor now with the orange cloud right there. Oh, come on. Drones, kill the sleeper cruisers, please, boy. Please, boys, not boy, it's boys. Okay, let's go back here, let's grab that extraction node. Hopefully we don't get popped on the way back. Come on. Oh no, I shouldn't be focusing my missiles on this guy because they're gonna run out. Oh, we're taking big hits now. Keep transversal up. Where is Tyrannus? We want to go a little bit more to the side, sort of. There we go. We could probably move our way towards here and flip it a little bit with the drones. Okay, maneuver around these rocks. Oh my god, these rocks, they're so many rocks. I'm not used to this many rocks. Okay. Cryptus Tyrannus is pretty far away, 70 kilometers. I think his damage is reduced tiny bit when you are a little bit 70 plus kilometers away. I've noticed that, at least in sometimes where Cryptus Tyrannus tends to like try to kite me. You know, when you've killed all the sleeper crews and you're trying to get to Cryptus Tyrannus, then Cryptus Tyrannus just want to kite like a little scrub and goes towards the boundary box at the back. Then I have seen that maybe there's an extraction node that's very far away on the opposite side of the map. Then I go there and Cryptus Tyrannus is maybe 80-90 kilometers away, and then I notice the Cryptus Tyrannus does not hardly do any damage at all, and just due to the fact that the range is too far away. So I think that 70 kilometers is pretty good. Oh no, maybe not. Smashing shot right there. Oof. Okay, we have minus 50% kinetic, so I mean it is a better case scenario for tank here. Okay, now I can finally talk, because stuff is getting a bit more relaxing right here. But it was about this alt I was using, you know, Lucid Deep Watcher, that guy. This alt, right, I was thinking that he felt very nice having that extra set of eyes, being able to look ahead of yourself, being able to just have a little bit of an extra utility, right? But I'm still not a big fan of multi-boxing activities like Abyss, missions, maybe in the future, but I've tried doing that kind of stuff. It was so stressful, it did not feel good, and it was so immersion breaking. It felt like I was playing it didn't feel like I was in a cool universe. It just felt like I was doing everything just to earn ISK, and it didn't feel at all nice. And it also was quite, not only was it did not like feel good, as in like it didn't seem too immersive, but also it was quite stressful as well, just because you have to think about so many things all the time, and it didn't feel like it fit my playstyle. But I feel like alts can still have their place, though, at least in my style of gameplay. One is that you see that how I was using a bit of extra eyes and like these kind of extra utilities that don't involve a whole lot of, you know, it's not like you're using that to play the game. It's more like just an extra it's assisting my main instead of just being a separate account that I'm using to just earn as much ISK per hour, so to say. I don't know if you get what I mean, but something I was also thinking is that, like, for example, I could maybe train him to do some salvaging as well, you know, some salvaging, because if I was doing L4 missions and I have maybe going around and salvaging, I saw that guy Marky Dragon, he's a very big EVE Online YouTuber, I saw him once he was doing his live streams, he had an ult, he had a Tristan, and he had salvage drones, so he was just salvaging away while his main just destroyed stuff in whatever ship he was using. So it seemed like a pretty good strategy to, you know, have it to just assist, like not be main, sort of like, it's not like something you actively use, just like a thing there to just make stuff, clear stuff up for your main. Something I was also thinking is that it could be possibility to multi-box to L4 missions, but I think that it will just be a little bit too much work. It'll be too much work. I've seen guys like Hateless Gaming do that, but I don't know, man. It just feels like a lot of work to get that all stuff, and not only do you have to get all the standings and everything, but also just doing them. And I worry about like gankers, you know, with one account having 3 accounts then, or 2 accounts. Oh, I don't know. I'll see. Do you have any suggestions? What kind of ults do you think I should have? Something I was also thinking, I see many people everywhere telling that you should get, is it a hauling ult? Like something that can has good skills in moving, in transport ships and that kind of stuff. That could be very useful as well, I think, because then I could, how do you say, just, you know, have some guy who can move stuff around, especially if I'm not in a completely different area of space. That would be very useful, I think. We'll see. But that's also something I'm thinking. So salvaging and hauling, and maybe even doing a bit of scanning, to be honest, because I think scanning would be very useful as well if you want to scan like wormholes and that kind of stuff. If I were to go in wormhole, do some wormhole ratting, I could have like an ult just scanning stuff, just in case, just to check the area, you know. So that could also be a possibility there. Like, it's not like the main character, it's like an assisting character, you know. We're not going to have 2 protagonists here. We're going to have like a supporting role, if we're going to think of this like a movie. Okay, let's go towards this this extraction cache. But let me know what you guys think it would be a good idea to have as an alt character, and like not one that you're maybe a big fan of multi-boxing, just one like you want to have like sort of in the background helping your main. I'll be very interested to know what kind of ideas you guys would have. Okay, let's keep going here. I want to just wreck these guys quickly because we've not got the favorable weather type, because this will maybe be bad for time. We finished that first wave in 6 minutes. Is not a good time. Multiply out by 3, you get 18 minutes. 18 minutes is just 2 minutes off 20 minutes, which is where you would get popped. This wave right here with the sleeper cruisers is a very easy wave in terms of both DPS and also time. I don't know why, but we have almost the same amount of sleeper cruisers here as we have in the Charybdis Tyrannos wave minus Charybdis Tyrannos. So I don't know, this wave feels so easy. It's always felt so easy to me. It's just, you get how many was it? Maybe, I don't know, 15 something sleeper cruisers that all seem to just, you know, spawn here without anything extra. I think the only difference is that you've got these Lucid Watchmen, and these guys, I believe they do have better tank or and more DPS than your average sleeper cruisers like the Scylla Tyrannos and the Lucid, the Ephialtes guys. You see here, we barely even approached the extraction by accumulative cache or by adaptive cache. We're not in the freaking abyss, right? And we have almost killed everyone now. There's hardly anything left now. I'm just gonna go for yellow boxes because I don't want them to attack my drones. Do not talk to me or my sons ever again. That's me and my Gila talking to the sleeper cruisers about the drones. And something I just forgot to mention is that we got a nice Kikimora blueprint right here, and I don't know what they're going for because it was a long time since I sold one of them in Jita. But last time I checked, I do remember them going for quite a lot of it. It's 15, 30 million, something like that. The price seems to fluctuate quite a bit. It fluctuates quite a bit, I think. And it's something that goes a little bit up and down. But one thing that's definitely really good about the Kikimora is that for elite PvPers, you can kite really well. It goes really fast, has good range, good damage. Just overall a really good PvP ship. It seems like it is. But it is pretty expensive, which is one of the reasons I haven't been flying it. Another reason is just that I can't really, I've not got the best precursor destroyer skills. Oh, maybe I do. Maybe I have trained them now. Last time I checked, but I've put at least precursor destroyer skills have not been like something I've been thinking a whole lot about. But it could be something interesting, you know. Just the price is a little bit high on the destroyer right there. If you look at a destroyer that costs a lot, look at the Drauga. That thing got so much. You could buy 2 heavy assault cruisers for 1 Drauga. Like, that's how expensive that thing is. The Tech 2 Triglavian ships in general, just so expensive. You can't get the salvage really, or apart from going to Portven, and Portven is not the nicest parts of space. You know, it's pretty dangerous. People can kill you anywhere. It's like wormhole space, just a bit of a bit more security, so to say. Like, you got some stations and that kind of stuff. Otherwise, it's a pretty harsh area of space. Seeing our time, Nightmares left. Okay, Nightmares is good. Let's get here and go to the next room. Gila on the way to wreck some Triglavians. Let's take a nice screenshot here. It looks really cool in the background with all these rocks. You see that? Alright, let's get to this next wave. What was that? I thought I maybe had some kind of shield booster in. That would be really nice if I had a blue pill, you know, get that extra shield boost. It's nice to have them, but I never really feel like I need to use them. Oh my god, there's so many Vedmax. I don't think I've ever seen this many Vedmax before. Let's see now, where do we go here? Let's go to this one right here, because we've got a nice speed boost cloud that will help us get these extraction nodes very quickly. Come on, go, go, go. Got to take out these Vedmax. There's a ton of Vedmax here. What the heck? I don't think I've ever seen a wave with this many Vedmax before, but we're going to kill them fast. We're going to kill them fast because we've got a lot of DPS with our Gila. 800 DPS Gila. Yeah, 840 DPS Gila. Some sick DPS. So we're going to kill them fast before they can even spool up to anything. It's like, oh, I can't even spool up. I just died too fast. And we're traveling too fast now. So let's just go to this extraction node over here with a nice speed boost from the Tachyon Cloud. And the Vedmax don't even know, like, what the heck, man? He's going so fast. I can't even hit spool up. They keep going out of range. Because these guys, they have like I forgot. It's a long time since I've kited Vedmax, because it was a long time since I used an MWD. Gila. With an MWD Gila, you can very easily kite Vedmax, just very easy, because you just go just a tiny bit faster than them. Let's stop here. I do not want to go too fast. Go out of the boundary box. You see that boundary box is right there. But a MWD Gila has a very easy time to kiting the Vedmax, and which is something that is one of the highest DPS, potentially highest DPS waves. Can be made to one of the lowest DPS waves if you kite them, because they can absolutely not hit you. Okay, let's go for this guy here. Now there's not really any significant DPS on the field, but I'm not really too used to kiting them anymore, because I'm using this Afterburner Gila now most of the time. So it's I think it was 25 kilometers, 22, 23, 24, 25, something like that kilometers, in the lower half of 20 at least. That's what I think that their range was, because you can see this guy right here, he's not able to hit me because his disintegrator just turns off as soon as his range or his ship is too far away from us, or out of that sweet range from us. Okay, yeah, that went fast. That went really fast. That was good. Okay, let's go towards the extraction subnode over here. These scrubbians scrabbling me. Oh, what the heck, man? Why are you scrabbling me? I can't warp anywhere. I don't have an MWD. What are you trying to do? Wasting your capacitor, basically. They probably want to be in the kill mail, They're just yeah, they're doing the kill mail stuff where they just use an E-war on the kill mail just to get on the kill mail. They're hoping that their Vedmac bros are gonna take me out or something like that, so they can get a nice shiny kill mail from me. Okay, let's go and take out this ghoster right here, making my range of my missiles super short. Unfortunate right there, unfortunate, but he's gonna go down very fast. Something that I realized yesterday, I was doing some Abyssal the last night, in fact, and I noticed that when I was spreading out my drones, like I was spreading them out, like putting one here, then when there are a lot of enemy NPCs on grid, like in the beginning of the wave, then the remote reps are in fact so high that sometimes it could happen that they would repair so much that their HP would just go back to what it was without doing any, like it will go back to full HP. What I'm trying to say is, especially in the beginning of the Triglavian waves, I think it's probably better just to go with all drones on one, even with a high DPS like I've got right here, 840 DPS. I still think it's better to go with the focus fire of the drones on one Damavic, because I was doing this side I'm talking about now, it was a minus 70% kinetic resistance. We're in minus 50% now, so it's going to be even harder. The minus 70% will all of this obviously make it a lot easier for us to kill them. So I definitely think it would be better to focus fire, at least in the beginning. Because the thing is, in the beginning, when all the NPCs are there, you have all those remote repairs from all those other NPCs. That's at least my theory, you know. I'm giving you guys a little bit of anecdotal stuff right here. It's not something that I've like scientifically done with a scientific method, repeated experiments, that kind of stuff, you know. This is more like anecdotal evidence right here. I'm all about them anecdotes right here with doing these abyssal sites. That's really how I've learned everything from the Abyss, from all my small anecdotes from doing all these sites. Let's go and get this wreck here, see what's in here. Give me some loot, man. Give me some dank loot. Give me a capital mutaplasm, please. No, just get some Chiglavian Servitor, some red loot. Okay, let's see now. What is this Kikimora worth? I wonder what it's worth. We can see here what it's worth, maybe, on some kind of website. Oh, okay, it's really crap. I was looking here, it's like 8 million, something like that now. So it's not the best, unfortunately. So I guess we got about like 105 million here. And we finished it in not a good time, 17 minutes. I would have hoped to do it a bit faster. But either way, I need to get that muscle memory back. But let me know in the comments description below what kind of things you would think would be good, like uses, passive uses, or like sort of side uses of having an alt. Because I'm thinking hauling, I'm thinking scanning, I'm thinking salvaging. Are there any other ones you think would be very good? Either way, hope you guys enjoyed this video right here. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.